Okay, so I'm about to make a tutorial on smoothing skin and enhancing eye color. Okay, so to start off, you want to go ahead and duplicate your background layer. So go up to Layer, Duplicate, Layer. You don't have to rename it, just leave it as background copy, and you're all good. Okay, just click OK. Now you have your two layers down here in the Layers palette. Make sure the background copy is selected. Go up to Filter, Sharpen, Smart Sharpen. You always want to sharpen your pictures because if you don't, then it's going to look more blurry than smooth. So go ahead and sharpen it. Now you're going to get this window up. You want to match your settings to mine. So make sure Basic is selected. For settings, you want to make sure Default is selected. For the amount, put 100%. Radius, 25.9 pixels. Everything else is fine, so after you're done with that, just click OK. Now, as you can see, the image got really sharp. Like if I undo this to show you what it looked like before, that's what it was before, and then what it is now. And me personally, I don't like my image that sharp, so I go to Edit, Fade, Smart Sharpen. I'm only going to do a little bit, maybe to 80%. Just to smooth it down a little bit. It's a little too crazy for me. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to go to Filter, Noise, Reduce Noise, and you're going to get another window. And again, you want to match your settings to mine. Make sure Basic is selected, Settings Default, Strength 10, and then everything else is 0. Make sure this is not checked. You don't want that. After you're done with that, just click OK. Now, as you can see, her skin is very smooth. Everything's very, smooth. A little too smooth. So, like, her hair is kind of blended together, and natural hair does not look like that. So you're going to go to the eraser tool, set it to something pretty big, maybe 60 or 70. I'm going to do 82. Make sure the mode up here is brush, opacity is 100%, flow is 100%. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to go down to your layers palette, down there. You're going to look at the background, right here, the background layer. You're going to click the little eyeball next to it, so it's not showing anymore. And that hides the background layer, so when you're erasing, you can tell what you're erasing. So make sure the background copy is selected, and just erase the background and the hair. If you like her hair, if you like the hair smooth like that, then fine, leave it like that. But natural hair doesn't look like that, so I want to keep my pictures natural looking as possible. Erase everything that's not skin. Feel free to adjust the size of the eraser if you have to. Like, I'm going to move it down a bit so I can get this better. Then what you want to do is erase the eye. So make sure your eraser tool is quite a bit smaller, maybe to 19, 15 size, depending on the size of your image. Just erase the eye. And then there's a couple strands of hair here I'm going to get. And then make sure to erase the mouth, because if your teeth look all blurry, then it's going to look fake. Okay, so now you have this erased blobs. Okay, now you're going to click the eyeball tool again, so it's showing now. Now you can see that the hair looks normal, the skin looks so smooth, and the eyes and mouth look completely normal. This looks like a perfect image right now. But it can still use a little more enhancements. So now here's where it comes to the eye enhancement part of the tutorial. You're going to zoom in quite a bit. I'm going to go to 300. So my eyes are perfect and I can edit them both. Maybe just a little bit more, like 320 maybe. There we go. That's perfect. They're right there. Okay, so the eyes, as you can see, the eyes are very pretty, but I want to enhance them still. So you're going to make sure your background layer is selected instead of the background copy, because we erased the eyes on the background copy. So if you try to edit that layer, nothing is going to happen. It's just erased canvas. It's transparent. So make sure the background is selected. You're going to go over to the dodge tool, up here, right next to the blur tool, you're gonna, okay, so the dodge tool is right there. You're gonna click on it, so you have the little thing. Okay, you're gonna go down to the eye. Okay, you're gonna go, okay, I'll do the one over here so you can see it better. Okay, you're gonna go right on the inside of the iris, right next to the pupil. You're gonna go around this area. You're gonna go around it a couple of times. You're gonna, okay, once will work, I think. In this case, it'll work. Okay, so you're just gonna go around it so you can see like a little ring of glow, like a little lighter than it normally is. You might want to fade it a little bit from looking fake. Just fade it a little bit. I'm gonna set mine to 82%. Now that you have that, you're gonna go to the cornea of the eye, the white part. You're gonna brighten that a little bit. Use the dodge tool to brighten it up a little bit. Okay? Now you're gonna go back to the dodge tool again. Back to the dodge tool. Blurry. Okay, so once you're there, you're gonna go to the dodge tool and you're gonna right click on this little corner. Right click, and you get these selections. Click the burn tool, the middle one, so it's like a little hand. Now you're going to want to significantly lower the size, set it to like 2. Make sure the range says midtones and the exposure says 50%. Now with this little brush selected, you're going to go to the pupil. You want to darken a little bit if you got the dodge tool on it. And then you're going to go around the iris on the way outside. Outside of the iris, you want to kind of go over it so it's a little dark and more defined. Both sides. Now if you want to, you can darken the eyeliner or help the eyelashes, kind of darken them up a little bit. But I'm not going to spend my time doing that. Okay, now you have your eye done. So you're going to go to 100% again, so you can see the difference between the eyes. The top eye, or the more towards the top eye, is the one I edited, and then the other one is the one I did not edit, and you can significantly see a difference. Okay, so that concludes my skin smoothing, eye enhancing tutorial. I made this tutorial on behalf of Retro Layouts. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Bye.